I hope it's soon. Uh, Give us a blending lesson? Oh, okay. You want to learn blending? Well, you better get used to playing around in the mud, my friend, because blending's very crazy. So like the way I broke down like the belly area. All right, so this is how I break it down, right? So what I do is I start out with a flat color. Hold on. I start off with a flat color and then I just add the light, right? It's as simple as that. But that's like my advanced lizard brain thinking, all right? Not too many people have that advanced lizard brain. So we're gonna have to break it down in simple shit. All right. So what I do is I always start off with a flat color, right? Like I'm just gonna do this hip. Well, the hip area is not that great. I guess leggy. There's not that much contrast going on there. I don't really know where I could do this demo. I guess. I don't know. Maybe this forearm. Yeah. Okay. I'll break it down to the forearm because the forearm's like it's soft, but it's not too soft. Like there's a lot of different gradients going on. So what I do is I usually slap down like a gradient, right? Or like a flat color, right? Flat color, and then it's up to me from here to figure out what my light color is, right? So I'll do this. I'll do the forearm again. I don't think I did the forearm right, so I'm gonna do it again. All right, here's our flat, right? Here's our flat. And then because I already have an established like light color, which is like very similar to the background, right? It's just dragged up a little bit. I'll go in here and I'll kind of just map it out. So I'll just do this. You know, I won't like fully scrub in there, but I'll get it in there. That's what she said. So I'll get in there. I won't be like full opacity all the time. I'll be like half, maybe 75%. And I'll just kind of just scrub it in there, right? I'll just scrub it in there. The way I work is methodically, kind of like a sculptor would, I think. It's not like a painter at all. My way of painting is doo-doo trash, I think. Well, not doo-doo trash. It's very unconventional. So what I did there, you didn't see it because you can't hear the pen clacking, click clacking. I grabbed this, our main color, did a half stroke, well, not half pressure stroke, right? And I grabbed that color because this, you see that little change in gradient right here? There's a slight change in gradient, right? I grab that and then I go over it again. I grab the main one, I grab that, and I just keep doing this. And I train my body to just keep doing that. And eventually I get my gradients like that, or my shading. Right? And then like if there's a hard shadow like right here, right? I won't be afraid to go super deep into the values right here. Right? But then I always make sure I'm going in between these two values. Like if I'm gonna break this down a little bit more cleanly, so like these are the two values before I blended, right? But then I take this stroke, grab here, then I blended that again, then I grab from here, and then I just keep blending them. It's like you're getting a bunch of halftones and you just keep slapping them on the top of each other until you get something that looks right. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do, and it's how I make it make sense to my lizard brain. You know? Yeah, that's how I do it. You just gotta keep finding that middle tone in between, and then like once it starts looking right, you're gonna be able to blend everything together. But yeah, that's how I blend. So you can see me doing it here. And then sometimes, like, you know, I use a square brush. It gets a little too chunky for me, so I'll grab this round brush and just smooth it on out. You know, I'm still doing the same method. I'll just smooth it on out. See? You get some of that muscle definition in there. That's how I blend. That's how I paint. Very unconventional. Maybe more conventional than I think, but yeah, that's just literally how I've learned. And this is like 5 years of YouTube tutorials and looking at my friend's art. Looking at their art and being like, oh, that's some cool shit. And I'm like, oh, maybe I can do that myself. And then I kind of half-ass it, do it. And it works. See, you just gotta keep grabbing that middle tone and just slapping that in there. Of course, like I have Clip Studio Paint, so like the blending is gonna be different per what do you call it? Per software you use, right? Like I hear that Photoshop doesn't even like blend for you. Like you have to manually blend, which is sounds like a pain in the ass, but if you figure out how to do that, I feel like you could do anything. But yeah, this is how I do my blends and shit. See, I just painted the forum. Yeah, you just gotta find the in between, and then know how to know the concept of contrast. Like, oh man, is this highlight that I put there way too much? Did I do this right? Is that too much of a darker value, you know? And you just play it by ear. You just play it by ear. I mean, like, right here, this was like a grotesquely, like, really realistic hand a few minutes ago. And then I just slapped that soft brush on there. I just kept finding that middle tone so that it doesn't look like gross. Gross. Only way I can say it. Just so it doesn't look gross. But yeah. Don't be afraid to play around with highlights either. People think highlights are like awful, but highlights are amazing because you get so much detail from just highlights. But yeah.